if you're looking for a great stitch that is heavy on the Husqvarna Viking Epic 3, go find your stitch number 9, your triple straight stitch. Now this is a stitch that every time I have my students do it, they are absolutely amazed. So it is your straight stitch but stitched 3 times. So it's going to do 2 stitches forward, 1 stitch back. We're also going to do the zigzag version of this, number 11, which also can be lengthened and made even bigger, and it really looks sharp. It even can sometimes look like rickrack when you do it with like variegated thread. You can totally have some fun with this. But let's go ahead and just see what stitch number 9 looks like. I've decided to stitch this on a piece of fabric folded on the bias because we're also going to see that this stitch stretches. So you do see the quick and easy, straightforward, 2 stitches forward, 1 stitch back. And then we see that it also looks very bold. So anytime that you're looking to actually look for like a thicker thread for when you're stitching, you will find that this is my go-to stitch because it looks like I've used thicker thread, but I haven't had to change to a top stitch needle or done any tension adjustments for thicker thread. But look, it also has the stretch and give that I would need on, say, a crotch area of a pair of pants that would be reinforced. And if you've ever stitched something where you just need to stitch it like 3 times to hold it nice and strong, now it kind of just looks messy. But this is a stitch that is and looks super professional. We also find this, I use this in our Stitching Cosmos online course. I use it sometimes to accentuate an area. Maybe it needs a little kind of pop of color. I use it kind of like eyeliner, and it actually will give an area some extra definition. So let's just do the zigzag part of it. Again, while I'm sewing, I could make this wider, all the way up to 9 millimeters wide and even longer. Oh yeah, it's really going long. This looks incredible. And you realize how talented this machine is and how talented it can make you look just by playing around with some of the extra wide stitches and the boldness that it can stitch. So you can have so much fun with these stitches, both utility and decorative. And we talk about making a stitch book because at a glance on screen, so many of these stitches don't look like much, and then once you stitch them out, you realize, oh, that is so much nicer stitched out. So if you haven't started stitching out your stitch book yet, check out this video at the end so you can learn more about how a stitch book will help make your sewing life amazing.